Hello guys, this is Vysh. So the UPSC CSAT paper, many students were asking me like why we didn't tell any opinion on that, or how it is and how it is comparatively compared to previous years, and will cutoff of that reduce and all. You know that 33% is the cutoff of CSAT, and it will not change. Okay, last year also the paper was tough for CSAT. It was very difficult, and they had got their 10,000, 12,000, how much ever people they wanted to write the mains. They got that many people. Okay, so that means people are going to clear this year also, no matter how much tough they make. There are students who will be clearing the paper. Okay, so the types, the properly the maths will come, then aptitude logic will come, which includes reasoning, clock, calendar, sequence, pattern, graph, pie chart, anything can come. Okay, they can ask in any way where your logic is being tested or reasoning is tested, and then the passages are there. These are default things which will definitely happen. Then Venn diagram and directions are like 1 or 2 questions used to come, or gradually it is like going up and down. Okay, but never more than 2 or 3 questions, it will never come. And I can even bifurcate this one also into different things, but that I'm not doing. I'm putting it as a whole of aptitude and logic. So 2021, before your 23 prelims, before May 28, for your practice, I had done all these questions with the tips and tricks in the YouTube itself for free. So that time we saw 34 questions of maths were there, but in that also at least 20 were a little easier side. Okay, easier, and then 14 will be in the medium to tough category. Okay, aptitude also in the 12 will be like 6 to 8 will be definitely easy for everyone, and the passages like it will be like always 50-50. Okay, like half of it will be easy. Okay, so Venn diagram was very easy, and directions also very easy. So that's how out of the 80 questions you have to somehow manage that 27 out of 80 you will get 33%. This is how you reach the cutoff. Okay, this 26 plus 1 means there were 26 passages in total, but one of the passage had 2 questions under it. Okay, remaining all the passages are like one passage, one question, one passage, one question, but one of the passage had 2 questions under it. That's why I told 26 plus 1. Okay, now comparing to that, CSAT 22 had 40 maths question, and 23 has 37. Okay, why I have put star is because some of the aptitude questions can be again considered maths. This time that is the difficulty which happened. Okay, I'll tell you in the next slide also what happened and why 23 is considered most difficult or not. So some like out of this 15, maybe if I transfer like 3 questions to here, because it has a maths element into it, this will become again 40 and this will become 12. Okay, in case I shift that question, but because logic was more needed in those questions, I put it here. Okay, else again it's kind of uniform to 2022. Okay, so they are gone or shifted from the 21 model, and they are increasing the number of maths questions nowadays. Okay, that's what is happening. Now we can't tell in 24 what will happen, but this is what they have try to do now, increase the maths element in the papers. Okay, passages is still the same, 27 all the years it is 27 questions. Okay, only difference is here, as I told, it was 26 plus 1 passage, but here only 14 passage was there. In 2022 last year, only 14 passage was there. That too, like very lengthy passage will be there, and under that there will be 1, 2, 3 questions will be there. Okay, what is the crux of it? Then one GS type statement type question, and one is the logical inference from the same lengthy passage they used to ask. So only 14 passage was there, but total one instead of one question, 1, 3, 2 like that it was there. So total 13 extra questions were there. So total 27 is based on passage reading. Okay, reading comprehension, and then this time again it's gone back to the 21 model where 25 short small passage was there, and then each had one question. Only 2 of them had two questions. Okay, so that's why 25 plus 2, so total 80. There's no change in those things and all. Only thing, maths element they have increased too much, and I honestly will tell it's a very difficult paper. Okay, very difficult, because I'll tell you the reasons also. And this if you see Venn diagram and directions, Venn diagram it used to be 3, then it became kind of 2, then it became like 1. So Venn diagram is going away. This also I put star because in that Venn diagram also maths is there. Meaning Venn diagram means what? You draw like this, some cats or dogs, or some tables or chairs, like that you draw Venn diagram and solve it. It's a very simple question, but this time in that also they involved number. Meaning they will tell like 75 cats are there who drink milk, 33 dogs are there who drink water. So it's a Venn diagram of Venn diagram, so it becomes complicated. Okay, that's why I put star for that. You can consider that as maths also. So that's why I'm telling total maths questions have increased. Directions is 0 last year also, this year also 0. Direction means like you are in a house, you step out of the house, then take left, take right, take left, then finally from the starting point where you are, that is gone now. Okay, UPSC is not asking since last 2 years back to back, which was easy 2.5 marks for students. That is gone. Okay, per question, that is gone now. So why UPSC CSAT 2023 was tough? Main thing is I said lengthy questions, meaning maths asking, it's like not like simply they're asking a maths question. They're asking lengthy questions. Usually there'll be something like some question will be there. You will identify, okay, you have to take the LCM. You will take, okay, 2, 3, 9. You will take LCM. This time instead of 2, 3, 9, they'll purposely give 39, 78, 126, such numbers, which to take the LCM itself, it will take time for you. Okay, you know you have to take the LCM. You know that answer is LCM only. Okay, but in the exam hall, to take the LCM of this thing, you need to spend extra 2-3 minutes on that one question just to get the 2.5 marks. So every question, the values, the numbers, everything was a little complicated. Okay, if they are like divisibility question, usually with the cyclicity method and all, they give divisible by 3, like 10 raised to 2019 divided by 3. So there is a method for it, shortcut method for it. But there are some methods. If it's 3, if it's 4 and all is fine. But if you're dividing by 6, if you are dividing by such numbers, so 6 or maybe 5 or 10 and all, this cyclicity method doesn't work always. So you have to, in the exam hall, sit and think like, okay, what can be 10 raised to 10 divided by 7? You cannot simply solve it unless you learn the proper maths methods. Okay. But I usually recommend UPSC students should not sit and solve maths. Okay, you are not writing a maths exam. So UPSC ideally should take into consideration, because in your syllabus, if you see, syllabus is clearly written. General general awareness, general CSAT, general aptitude of 10 standard level. Okay, general maths also they have written 10 standard level. So that doesn't mean you go and study now trigonometry and all these formulas, all the union, intersection, everything. If you by heart and go, then it's like actually going for a maths exam. Okay, they should actually test your logic or your this thing. That is why this time the time consuming factor is one of the main reason. Then as I told, maths in everything. Okay, in everything means in the aptitude question they have forcefully pushed maths. In the Venn diagram question they have forcefully pushed maths. Okay, in the calendar question they have pushed. Okay, like calendar usually comes like in June 2099. Which is a Sunday, something like that they'll ask. But they will ask like, now from the 10 raised to 10th day of today, what will be the day? Meaning you have to do the maths also to get to that day. Okay, logic plus maths in the normal aptitude questions. That is the reason that questions were tough. Okay, and then many questions were non-numeric ones. Meaning instead of asking 1, 2, 3 and all in the question, they're asking p plus q plus r, p plus q minus r, r cube raised to, so many PQR you will do, then the students in the exam hall obviously is going to get confused. Okay, they are not able to sit and solve this CAT level, aptitude level kind of things. Okay, at least if it was numbers, they could have at least given an attempt. Converting letters to numbers, it's again inside the exam hall in that 2 hours, it is not humanly possible. Okay. Direction questions removed, Venn diagram questions removed, passages, there are philosophical in which 2-3 passages even I didn't understand the meaning of certain words. Okay, some words were a little difficult, so they expect you to, and again I'm telling, in 27 passages, all 27 you don't have to do, in that at least 20 to 22 were easy. So that if you are done, and some extra questions, you would have reached the cutoff, because you need only 27 questions. So in 27 passages, I recommend students now again practice more passage questions. Okay, because that is comparatively easier, because aptitude is also gone, directions is gone. So instead of by hearting all the maths formula and complicating, because I know everybody won't like maths. Okay, so instead of solving and going and practicing all the formulas and the equations and all, better read more English. Okay, that will help you better. So will students clear? Students will obviously clear if you are at least good in maths or at least good in English. You cannot depend on your aptitude, reasoning, direction, Venn diagram, blood group, relationship, age, that kind of questions have drastically reduced. Okay, maths and English. So English, that too, as I'm telling, 20 of them are easy out of 27. So if you simply read it or else watch my video which I did for 21, in that clearly I'm telling you, it's very, very simple. They are giving you a passage and asking you the crux, or giving you a passage asking you the inference. So it is a little bit easier. So English is easy. You have to work on that. Okay, now 33%, 27 question is possible if you practice. Okay, I also took the paper in a timed environment I take to take. So more than 45-50 questions, it is solvable. Okay, but I have more practice than you maybe, so that is why. But you have to get only 27 questions. Okay, so if I can get with all this practice 45 to 50 questions, you with whatever I taught you, surely can easily get close to 30 questions correct. Okay, and that is enough for the cutoff, because it's a qualifying paper. You don't have to be topper in CSAT and all. Anyway, your prelims mark will not be counted later on while ranking you. Okay, this is just to qualify. So a serious aspirant, I will tell, even if you study the best format, you cannot solve more than 50 questions in the exam, because it is time consuming. Okay, else you have to be a person who gave CAT, or you have very special love for maths, your optionalist mathematics or economics and all these things, and you like statistics and this kind of solving. Okay, every type of, they asked permutation combination, they have asked the price, they have asked work and time taken, distance and speed, every kind of maths they have put at least one question. Okay, so this many maths, when you ask close to 40, that's close to half questions in the paper. If you ask maths, it cannot be now called as a CSAT paper. It is actually a maths paper with some extra questions. Okay, so that is why I'm telling maths is very, very high. So now 2024, 25, 26 and all, what you should expect, the toughness level will continue. But again, I am going to tell GS1, the morning paper, the cutoff is going to go low. This year also, as per my analysis as of now, 78 to 82. Okay, before prelims, I had told it will be close to 85 to 90 range. But now after the paper, when I see the questions difficulty level, I'm telling it will go down. Okay, students I have discussed, it's like very, very low. Most of the people are scoring like 72, 74, 75 and all. So maybe it can go even lower, can be 72 to 82 range also. Why 82? Why this high range? I'm telling because of that blunders which UPSC have done. There are many people through just luck this time will clear prelims. Okay, the serious aspirants will clear, but the non-serious aspirants will also clear because there are options like 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair. Everybody will simply blindly mark 2 pair, 2 pair, 2 pair and come because they know that UPSC will not put all the 4 options correct. UPSC will not make just one thing wrong. They will think like, okay, 2 is correct. Only 2. Like that, they'll go and correct it. They'll go and put. So just by blunder, they'll get marks. So because of that, if cutoff gets pushed, we can't do anything. Okay, else it was difficult paper, the morning paper. I'll discuss those questions also. CSAT will be a decider factor now. Okay, meaning in case this year you feel you are clearing CSAT, there is a high chance that you will go for mains. Okay, because the GS cutoff is going to go low. Somehow GS, because I know you would have given full dedication and you would have done maximum whatever you can and you are scoring 70, 75, whatever it is. CSAT if you are clearing, because CSAT is the one which many are going to fail. Even the one who clear the morning are going to fail in CSAT. So UPSC is now making CSAT as a decider. Okay, maybe they will try to tone down it a little bit because else later they won't even get much people who will clear CSAT. Okay, getting 33% if you make it so difficult, how will people reach mains level? Okay, and I'm telling you now, UPSC have actually done this for what? To attack on coaching classes. But I am telling you, coaching class will instead boom. Because whoever is teaching CSAT now, they will now feel very happy and they will tell like, don't keep CSAT for the last, join our 6 months course, join our 1 year course. We will teach you all formulas, all maths, we'll practice hundreds of tests. You do not have to waste that much thing on a qualifier paper. Okay, it is needed. I will tell you, allot some time. That some time means maybe daily, maybe 1 hour if you want, you can practice, half an hour you want to practice, or at least every Sunday. Keep like, okay, exact this 2:30 to 4:30 only, because on a Sunday 2:30 to 4:30 only you will give your CSAT in future. So that time, take a previous year paper and solve. If you cannot do 2 hours and all, starting just to half an hour, just do like 5 aptitude question or 10 aptitude question or 10 maths question, like that. Simply do it every day, allot some time, or every day, every week, every month, however it is, or 1 month fully in the middle, like December month you allot for CSAT. That's also fine. Like you study optionals, it's all your choice. It's up to your comfort level, because like if suppose it's me who is studying, for me English is kind of easy for me, aptitude is easy for me. So for me, cutoff reaching is kind of easy already. Okay, still for a safety, little bit of maths from previous year question I will practice. So like that, what is where are you standing? Based on that, you have to design your plan. Okay, if you are very bad in everything, that means daily you have to practice. If you are like partially okay, then weekly you have to do. So like that, you have to design your timetable. Mock test can be taken. That you can join an institute if you want. If somebody is giving online test and all, like 3 CSAT test or 5 CSAT test in a full year, that much is also enough because you studied and then taking the test. Okay, and after that they'll give you solutions also. So join something like that if you want. But more, you have to read newspapers, read economic survey. Like I told you last year also, GS1 and CSAT, this examiner is reading the same article and making questions. Like this time in CSAT, there was an article on anemia, and morning GS, they asked a anemia Mukt Bharat question, 3-statement question. So they are reading one article and deciding like, okay, let's ask a question in the morning, let's ask a question in the evening. So read more newspapers, economic survey, current affairs, whatever notes we teach you, everything, read it. Okay, more you read, your speed will improve for solving passage. How we can help? Every day 9 p.m. we are doing 5 MCQs for free. Already 181 or something episodes have reached now. Okay, so from starting you have to see, no matter you are new to Vysh IAS, from episode 1 you have to watch, because everything is like just 5 questions, maximum 8 to 10 minutes it is. If you sit and watch that every day, take 2 episodes and watch, you will drastically improve your MCQ solving skill. Okay, you will easily go and clear. Okay, many students last year did not take it seriously, and now when they are seeing like many questions came directly from plums, they are regretting it. Okay, then the previous year solutions. Okay, like I have done like this is 2021. This is aptitude. This is Venn diagram. This is comprehension reading. This is maths. You will get almost all the formulas. Okay, whichever type of question they are asking, at least one question I would have solved. Same like this. Now I will solve 2022 paper and 23 paper also in the coming days. Okay, so four videos will be there for every this thing. Okay, every year paper. Okay, so after that, like as I told, this is the immediate plan. Okay, we will do it. Anyway, answer key is not there. Whatever I can solve and I feel the answer, I will explain it to you. And then the morning paper in a different style, which I do every year, Vysh versus UPSC. Like how many questions came from our paper. Okay, at least I am sure 35 to 40 questions are direct, it is there, and indirectly many will be there. So that also I will show you. No other institute after prelims comes and tells you whether their test series was useful, whether their lectures were useful. Okay, I know there are people who are now selling current affair target this much 100 plus marks, 120 plus marks, like that they claim, and they do current affairs and they show you proof also, and that proof is all fake. Okay, like suppose that question like this time Jhelum river is coming from some lake, and then Krishna river, then some Gandak river. Three things were there in their class and current affairs and all. They would have teach maybe Jhelum or maybe Krishna, because that is very common. But that Gandak river thing, no, that nobody taught you. And this time, because it is 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair thing, unless you know the third statement, you cannot solve it. But showing you the proof of these two, they sell their course. Okay, they sell their course of 120 plus, 140 plus and all, and you think you will go and join it and you will clear. They will also teach you half the things only. Okay, we at Vysh IAS, when I tell Vysh versus UPSC, only if that 3 of the statements I taught you, you can perfectly solve it, you get that +2 in the exam hall, +2 marks, only then I tell that it is taught by Vysh IAS. Else I would clearly tell we did not teach you. Okay. So please see to it that you are learning from a good source. And 2024 1-year paid test series will be announced with the timetable, 1-year timetable. 2024 special current affair paid batch we are planning this time, because many students I saw, like their even easy questions which came this year, which was easy current affair, they are telling it was very difficult. That means you are studying from some very poor source. So I thought, why not we itself launch a special paid batch for you. Okay, whoever is buying the first one, then you don't need to buy the extra one, because this will include everything, current affair, every subject, everything. Okay, except optionals of mains, everything will be covered in the form of test and timetable will be there. Okay, so this one current affair, you have to this thing. Okay, you have to buy if you are maybe a last year student, 2023, you are already enrolled with me, then no need to buy all the static test and all again. You can buy only this. And 2025 2-year program, which we never till now launched, but I am planning it this time, because UPSC is like now becoming tougher. So maybe the students can start preparing earlier. Okay, but I don't prefer a 3-year program and all. Okay, never, if anybody tell you 3-year program, 4-year program, 5-year program, you are going to waste that many years. Okay, UPSC, I am telling you again, because it's getting tougher, if you have a plan B, you can think about it. Okay, especially people who have already given 3+ attempts. Okay, you have given 3+ attempts and still you are not clearing, then please try to, if your family is dependent on you financially and all these things, see to it that you are giving other exams also, or maybe your own stream, any job, anything you want to do, you can do, or teaching if you want to do teaching, because you would have got that much knowledge after 3 years of preparation. So anything you want to do, you can do. Okay, but don't feel like, okay, 5 years, 6 years, 7 year, 8 year I'll give, because UPSC is purposely filtering out the veteran candidates. Okay, that's what they are doing by these exercises they are doing. Okay. Then those also clear now, after 2 weeks the result will come, that prelims people who clear, for them a mains program will be there, a mains test series where I will evaluate papers. Okay, so this is the overall idea now. So stay tuned for the batches 24 and 25 test series paid classes. Meanwhile, please go and watch all these things. I've explained how 23 is a big change in UPSC. Okay, still any more type of videos you want to tell me in comment section, I will try to make for you. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.